us, I guess.
All right.
We're ready.
All right.
Good evening. My name is Sergeant Lassard with Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. Last evening at approximately 8:30 p.m., officers were dispatched to a local hospital in reference to a person who had been shot. Upon the arrival at the hospital, the officers learned that that individual succumbed to their injuries and was pronounced deceased at the hospital. Officers were then able to locate a crime scene related to this incident at the 4000 block of North Main Street. Right now we have our homicide detectives, our crime scene detectives, and our partners with the state attorney's office who are all at different scenes conducting the investigation. We are currently speaking with several subjects who have been detained, and those subjects are being interviewed by detectives currently at the police station to determine what their involvement was to the situation, and also any other people that may be involved. We do believe that this is an isolated incident that occurred at the parking lot of this business. There was some type of altercation that occurred inside the business. That altercation then emptied out into the parking lot, resulting in the victim being shot prior to being transported to the hospital, being self-transported to a local hospital. We are asking if there's anyone who may have information related to this case, please contact the Sheriff's Office. There's a couple ways to do that. You go through our non-emergency phone number, 904-630-0500. Also go through our email, jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org. You can remain anonymous through Crime Stoppers at 866-845-TIPS. I don't take any questions you have.
You mentioned that you have subjects detained. Are any of them arrested at this point?
We have not made any arrests. Like I said, there's several people who were detained. We are just initiating that process of starting the interviews to determine what their involvement may be, determine if everyone has been accounted for at this point in time.
Is it related to the business at all, or does it just happen to be in the parking lot?
It is related to the business, yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, there was an altercation that occurred inside the business, which then emptied out into the parking lot.
Gotcha. Can you share which business that is?
It's actually an unnamed business in that strip mall near the 4000 block of North Main.
Do you think you have everybody accounted for, though? Are there any suspects?
We are still trying to attempt to determine everyone who may be involved. Until we conduct all the interviews, we may not know the involvement of everyone involved. We do, like I said, we have several people who are detained. We just don't know what information they may have that would lead to other information.
Gotcha. Any bullet casings on the scene at all?
We did collect some. Like there was some evidence that we did collect outside in the parking lot in reference to this case.
You said several scenes. Is it just the scene on North Main Street in the hospital?
Correct. Yeah. It was the scene at the local hospital as well as the scene here. Once they were able to connect that the two were related. So, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.